Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Saka. Rice. Saka tries to dink it through. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gonzalo Inacio. Aim forwards. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lofted upfield. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Inacio gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Trincao. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Incapuyi. And it's played forward. Saka is onto it in a flash. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Trincao. Trincao. And that was very necessary. Timber forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Saka. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gonzalo Inacio, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sporting have reclaimed it. That is a great pick out. Suarez! It's in! Sporting are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. That's a good run he's making there. Trincao. Suarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rice. Zubimendi. Saliba, gently done. And it's Timber. Looking to break at pace. And that has been cut short. Saka. Timber. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Saliba, and the keeper's got it again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rice. Capier. Oh, good ball. And the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gabriel. Rice. Capier has found the net here, of course. Rice. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Sporting are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Sporting are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Trincao. Suarez. And that would have been some goal.
Suarez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Incapuyi. Gabriel. Saliba shifted upfield. And it's Timber. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he cuts out the supply. Gonzalo Inacio. And here's Trincao. Suarez. Chance again. No.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Timber carries the ball down the right. Great run on the overlap here. And that's a good intervention. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Saka, great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal go into the lead. Now it's Ødegaard. Capier. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Rice. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Nkapie. Now here's the delivery.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Just 5 minutes left. Suarez.
Sporting really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Trossard. And it's Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sporting are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Played back in. Ødegaard. They get a throw-in. Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Saka. And it's Rice. And he's there to get it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sporting perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Sporting lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's